I think what I'll do is go to the ocean. I'm gonna go to like the regular ocean and grab myself a pirate map. Oh, I remember why nothing is spawning. Because we have a calming potion active. Just turn that off. And hopefully some more stuff will spawn. The boss checklist was saying anything can drop pirate maps, so I'm just gonna try to kill as much stuff as possible, I guess. We don't want to kill that enemy though, this ghost here. I think I said at some point that this summons a boss, so I don't want to kill her. We're definitely not ready to fight that boss yet. Once we get a pirate map, if we can get one in the next few minutes, then we can go to the Sunken Sea and check out what's going on over there. And following that, if we're not there for the rest of the stream, perhaps, what could we do? I guess we can go through some materials and figure out what we want to build moving forward. I don't want to spawn the pirate army yet. I want to save that for last when we're, ready to move on with the game. I want to take care of this other stuff first. Alright, let's try not to die immediately. Let's just get a pirate map and leave. Oh! Oh, there's one. Great. Alright, there's a pirate map. I believe we could build like an unlimited one, like we did with the Blood Moon. Yeah, okay. If we get a bunch of these, we can craft that, but I'll just hold on to this one for now. Do we already have a blindfold? I feel like I already picked one of these up at some point. Can't remember. Immunity to darkness is going to probably be in my defensive stuff. Maybe utility. I guess not. Alright, so that's new. Alright, we'll keep that around then. Go to the Sunken Sea now, let's see what's going on over there. I do need the, this stuff over here, this, fishing stuff. What is it? The Arctic diving gear, that's what it is. I need that, so I'll go ahead and put that on. Let's go ahead and head over there. I don't really know what changed in here. I'm not super familiar with the progression of things in Calamity. Let's see what we can find, if anything. The sunken sea trembles, so I would assume maybe there's a new enemy or new boss available now, like a big enemy that awoken after the wall of flesh got defeated, something like that. We still have this ore here, which we can't mine. We're gonna have to get some new stuff for that eventually. I think some of these enemies might be new, actually. I think pretty much anything with like way too much health is going to be new, or at least modified. Because stuff doesn't scale like that much in this game. I think it does a little bit. Like I think maybe the slimes, like the green slimes and the red slimes and all of that, I think they might scale a little bit with the game progression. I don't think most of the enemies in this game do that. So, you know, once we see stuff with like way too much health, like that thing, we could probably assume that it's new to hard mode. I'll try to keep an eye out for that kind of stuff, maybe. So we can figure out what is and isn't new to hard mode. Pretty sure we've already gotten most of this loot before, so we don't really need to keep it. But, you know, money is money. Okay, I think this part is new. Not that it's new to hard mode, but we just haven't been here yet. For some reason, I think we died last time we tried to get this far. I can tell on the map we haven't been here yet, so... I'm not sure why we have access to it now, but perhaps we just survived longer than last time. Oh, you have 13,000 health. Oh. Okay. Not really doing anything to us. Can I just kill you? And you are a threat because you have 300,000 health, and I know you're aggressive as hell. So I'm not going to be attacking this guy. Devilfish, you're new. What is that? Gulper eel? You have 100,000. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, can we get deeper without triggering this guy without getting his attention, maybe? Okay, that worked. Oh! Oh, we got burned. We got burned by Geyser. Okay, well that's interesting. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, it's like all my stress and anxiety from trying to get into hard mode is gone now. Oh. Oh. Sorry. Anyways. So we got deeper into the abyss. I'm not sure why we didn't get that far last time. I don't think our gear is any better than last time, so I don't know what the difference was there. Besides maybe just being more careful this time. Clearly there's some new enemies down there. There's another ore that we can't get to yet. And I think that might be it. I didn't see anything else down there. We'll go back there eventually. Pick up all that stuff. What do we have now? Higher mantle. Probably just a block. Get that whenever we want. Depth's charm. I'm pretty sure we already had one of those. Ancient treasure chest. We'll put those in the chest. Vessel treasure. Just a bunch of money, pretty much. Ink bomb. We don't need because that's a rogue accessory. Another Anurian. Go and sell that. All these potions we can sell. A lionfish, which is a rogue weapon. We can sell that. And let's see if we don't already have a depth charm. Oh. Oh, are these enemies smarter? Are they able to open doors? Usually the enemies can't get in. Because, you know, zombies and demon eyes can't open doors. They can't pull the doors. I think these enemies might be able to, though. It looked like that mummy might have been able to. I don't know if the door was already open or not, though. Someone's a pineapple. Oh! Nice. Oh, it's like a sim. It's like a plumb bob. Yeah, I'll keep that. That's nice. I love that. I feel like a sim now. Like a tropical sim. Ah, yeah, we already have a depth charm. So we'll sell this one then. Put this diving gear back. We're gonna put these chests away. And we'll put the pirate map away. Okay. I think I said we're gonna go through the materials that we've already gotten. Because there's already a big list of stuff that we can look at. Well, let's take a look. We've got Cursed Flames, we've got Souls of Night, and Essence of Havoc. I think that was it. Oh, and the Monoliths. Yes. Okay. Let's check out what we've got. Check out the monoliths first. Like I said, this is basically wood, so we're gonna get a lot of wooden stuff. We get some new armor, which is technically wooden armor, but, you know, It's late game, so it's a bit stronger than normal. Or not late game, but hard mode, mid game. But it is a rogue set of armor, so we're not going to use it, unfortunately. Get a special crafting station. Astral projector. Seems like a vanity item. Some furniture. More furniture, some lighting. Furniture. More furniture. Some monolith walls. Polished monoliths. Okay. And this looks like a variant of the monolith. Okay. So nothing to really worry about here. We do want to get more of this stuff so we can make the Hellfire treads. Because we already have these boots. I think we have 3 of each of these boots. So we're going to need like 12 total essences for that to work. Let's see. We can make a ruined medallion, which is a rogue accessory, so we won't worry about that. Slag splitter pauldron. What is a pauldron? I know what a cauldron is. I've never heard of a pauldron though. I don't know what that is. You gain 10% damage reduction while dashing. Enemies you dash through are afflicted with armor crunch. Oh, I recognize this. Yeah, I think I read about this earlier. I said it wasn't a bad item. The thing is, though, it doesn't give us a dash. So we would have to combine this with, like, the Shield of Cthulhu, which would end up using up 2 of our accessory slots. Which is a bit unfortunate. It would be nice if it just gave us a dash and did all of that stuff. But I guess we would just have to sacrifice one other item for that. I'll think about that. We can make a Core of Havoc. Which is another material. Fire Turret, which is a type of lab weapon. Havoc Plate, it's just a block. These are both summon weapons for bosses, or summon items. We can make an Inferno Cutter. It's a type of axe, I suppose. Okay. We don't have Souls of Fright or an Axe of Purity yet, so we can't make that. Oh, we can almost make this. Frigid Flash Bolt. We have a Frost Bolt and a Flare Bolt. So if we get some essence of Elium, the essence of cold creatures, so we could do that. If the snow biome stuff drops this right now, then we could just go ahead and make this ASAP. Rock Excalibur, I think we already have one of these, or we sold it. We got it from some enemy somewhere. We sold it because it's a sword. Another sword, a gun, a Nitro Express rifle. A lot of damage, and we do have a musket, and we have access to explosive powder. But we need essence of sunlight. We need the essence of sky, light, and storm creatures. So like harpies and wyverns, I guess. Again, if those drop right now, then we could just make that gun ASAP as well. See how it does. A thermocline blaster. This is another one we can make right now. Maybe. Alternates between firing bullets imbued with fire and ice. Any bullet type can be imbued. Oh, nice. We can switch out any type of ammo, and it still gets buffed by fire and ice. Pretty nice. Then we have a rogue weapon and a summon weapon, which obviously we're not going to worry about. We have a few different weapons we can make with this. So that's nice. We have the Hellfire Treads as well. And I think that's about it for now. Everything else we're going to have to wait for. So we'll definitely farm a few more of those today. And we'll check out if we can get the other essences as well. Now for the Cursed Flame, what do we have? We have Cursed Torches, Cursed Flares, Cursed Living Fire Blocks, Flask of Cursed Flames, Cursed Arrows, Cursed Darts, Bullets, a new spell, a new sword, a new scythe, a new rogue weapon, 2 new rogue weapons, and Ichor, which we actually do need for something. So that is nice. For us, I think we're gonna want maybe the flask. This does have to do with melee weapons, but it is a material, so maybe we can craft it into something more useful for us. The arrows, the darts, maybe, if we get like a dart gun. Cursed bullets. We're gonna want to make unlimited pouches of all of those. Cursed Flame spell, we're probably going to want that. And the Ichor, like I said, we're going to want. We can find out what we can make with the Ichor. Because apparently we don't even need any kind of special crafting recipe for that. We can just switch it over. Oh, it looks like the same thing. So, Ichor flask, Ichor arrows, darts, and bullets, which again we can make pouches out of. Golden shower, which is funny. It's another spell though. We could probably make that. Or we probably want to make that, is what I mean to say. Okay, so we're going to want to farm a lot of Cursed Flame for all of those. And Souls of Night. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff here. So we can make a Key of Night, which is a new type of loot key. So, with like the Shadow Key and the Golden Keys, the way those work is that they unlock locked chests in like the dungeon or the underworld, right? These right here, these Keys of Night, the way these work is if you put them inside of an empty chest, once you close the inventory of that chest, it will turn into a mimic. And if you kill the mimic, you'll get loot. So it essentially works the same way, kind of. You use the key on a chest and you get loot from it, but it just is a little bit different. We have to fight a mimic instead of just unlocking a chest. So that's something to work towards. The loot you get from those mimics are unique to them. So we're going to want a few of these at least at some point. This is cosmetic, so maybe we'll use that in a build later. This is a melee weapon, so we're not going to use that. A summon weapon, a whip, we don't need that. An onyx blaster, we can make that pretty soon. We do need a mithril anvil, but once we do get that, we can make one of those. Spirit flame is magic damage. We can make one of those with a mithril anvil eventually. Magic harp, we can make one of those eventually. Demon wings, we are probably going to need some new wings pretty soon. Like I said, wings are pretty big in hard mode. We're going to get wings from just about every boss. There's different wings at different points of progression. Different NPCs sell wings at some point. So we're going to get a lot of different options for wings. And we can compare all of their stats just, you know, right here. So that's pretty nice. Our wings, let's see. Flight time 80. Acceleration multiplier is just 1.0. Let's see, you have flight time 100, so you're slightly better in that regard. I think the horizontal speed, acceleration, and vertical speed are all the same. So we probably want to switch out our wings for these or something better at some point. We've got the Cursed Flame and Golden Shower spells, which we just saw. We have some crafting stations, some boss summons and event summons, and we have some accessories that we can use to make the Ankh shield that I talked about a long time ago. If we combine the Cobalt shield with a lot of other stuff, eventually they'll combine into one big item that does a lot of stuff. And these accessories right here are some of them. So we can make those and contribute towards that. The Amalgamated Brain, we saw that a while ago. I said it might be a good item. So that's still on my mind. Bloody Worm Scarf, I don't think I've seen this. 7 defense and 10% reduction, 10% damage reduction, and melee damage. So the melee damage, obviously, we're not going to get use out of, but 7 defense and increased damage reduction is useful, so we might still want to make one of these, maybe. Grants the ability to dash. Dashing into an attack will cause you to dodge it, but you must wait 30 seconds before you can dodge again. Okay. Oh, we can finally combine our different gelatins that we have into a big gelatin. We'll definitely do that at some point. Looks like we can make a lore bit. Kind of random, but okay. I think this is a pet or a mount, it looks like. Chaos Candle enrages surrounding enemies. Okay. A boss summon, another boss summon. Oh, this is useful. Advances time immediately to the next point of the day. So like noon, dusk, midnight, or dawn. So that's cool. We'll definitely want to make one of those at some point. We've got some melee weapons. It looks like a lot of swords. A lot of swords. We've got some kind of gun. We'll make at some point, probably. A rogue weapon. Another rogue weapon. Summon weapon. Summon weapon. A moldering altar, which are basically demon altars. Just cosmetically different. And we have some items which trigger different weather events. We have, or seasonal events, sorry. We have Halloween, which we can trigger with this. Christmas, which we can trigger with this. And this, I believe, just advances the day, like the Cosmolite. We can make either one of those to advance the day if we need to. And we also have a Mobile Defender's Forge, which I think is an item that we could use to improve our Piggy Safe Merchant. We can combine that with the Defender's Forge and I think the Void Bag. Oh! Oh god, that came out of nowhere. I just choked on my spit. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh! But yeah, we can combine all of those together and just have more options for storage. So we'll want to make those as well at some point. So there you go. A lot of stuff you can make out of these. So we're going to want to farm a lot of those. Alright, so we have a lot of different options now that we can spend our time doing. Obviously, it's going to be really easy to get Souls of Night from breaking the demon altars, so I don't think we have to worry about farming those too much. So I think we want to go farm for the different essences. Oh! Oh, hello. The platform I built got converted. So now it's made out of pearl stone. Oh, that's cool. I didn't expect for that to happen. Alright. I think that might mean a couple of different things. Every time we travel to this part of the underworld, then, we have easy access to the underground hollow, which gives us access to Pearl Stone, these crystals right here, which are different materials, enemies, Souls of Light, which are slightly different than Souls of Night. They often contribute to the same recipes, but some of them have, or each of them have some unique recipes. So we're gonna want to get a lot of those along with Souls of Night. And I guess this is an easy way to get those now. I didn't really expect for that to happen, but that's cool. Anyways, we gotta go get some essences. Essences.